6 on the grid, all on Zander. Our number 5 qualifier, Gobar. In front of that, Brad, the number 4 qualifier, the 4-wheel drive parts accessories machine of Clayton, Cartalucca. In the 3 spot, white and blue, a little red there, it's Holmberg. Our number 2 qualifier in the slash A-main, I want to call it pinkish red, maroon, whatever we're talking about, bronzish to white machine, Scherer. And today's top qualifier, the monster machine of Jess Isakson. Drivers, this is A-main slash 427 minutes, winner take all. All right, drivers, it's on the tone. It's on the tone. Less than 5. And they are off. Isakson with a mirror full of Scherer. And right there, Holmberg, all little tap from Cartalucca. Oh, and Caleb gets into Zander. Caleb, there you go. Good job. They're trying to get that Gobar upside down. There he goes. Get a squirrel effect there, Gobar. Marshall had another car crash in front of him. They stopped with their crew Jason. Caleb upside down. Traxxas rolls into the straightaway, so Jess a little gap, but on the bumper of Jake. Look at Kyle pulling some slashing action. He's all over that back bumper trying to get done as they work around the action. Oh, and they got trouble as in the back. It's Caleb up on the tube in our third place car into traffic. Giving a little bump to that monster machine of Isakson as he's trying to pull a gap in that field. Oh, they both have some trouble. Almost side by side in the double. Now they're going to go nose to tail. See if they can bring him up on Isakson as Al turns upside down. Brad turns it upside down. They sneak out. Oh, tubing from Jake. Brandon's going to be all over that. He gets there, turns him over. That's going to be a little bit of a gap down to the number 2 spot, who is taken over by Holmberg. And Isakson not able to pull much gap as Isakson's got a mirror full of Kyle. Kyle is very fast with a fast lap of 13.6 so far. Jess is a 13.3 early. But on his bumper, Kyle right there all over the... Oh, Kyle into the fender. But they get straightened out. Kyle gets a little bit. Here comes Jake. Like you can see that they're battling in front of him, giving him some opportunity to come back and play him as they go tumbling at the end of the straightaway. 5, 6, 7 cars all bouncing to the park, chasing them down. Al going for a little roll action. Al turns it over and almost gets marshaled by Jess. And Clayton. Zander finishes the job, puts him down. 9 minutes, drivers, 9 minutes. Out front, trying to pull a gap, Jess, but he got a Holmberg just holding right there. So Kyle stayed right in that match. A little trouble from Jake to put him back just a little bit as he tubes in the center of the wagon wheel. Marshall's coming now. Gobar looking for a way around. Jake is down. So we'll take you through the field with 8:48 to go. Out front is Jess. Kyle, 7/10. Jake chasing them down. Clayton, Emery, Brad, Zander, Caleb, Scott, and Al. 3 wide at the line. Cartalucca pulling through in that 4 spot. 5.7 back. Trouble there. Looks like Emery's over. Jake now starting to find his way to fight through that pack. Jess and Kyle working. Oh, Jess in trouble. Kyle is under him. So as Jess touches the tube, Kyle able to make past him in traffic. They both get stuck. They're trying to feed through that traffic that puts Jess to the front. Kyle in second. And guess what? Jake is coming. So as they work over the tail, Kyle's trying to find a way inside. Caleb getting into his fender a little bit. Jess traction rolls. He rolls it over. That's going to put Kyle in the lead. Marshall is trying to get there. Jake trying to get by. Jake gets a pass for second. Jess finally down. And he's moving away. So Jess off his own tube action falls back 2 spots. Jake to the number 2 spot. That was Kyle out front now as he starts to work on the bumper plate. 7:37 is Kyle, Jake, Jess, Clayton, Emery, Zander, Caleb, Brad, Al, Scott. Our leader trying to pull away. Jake's now got a mirror full of Jess. So Jess trying to get there. Kyle has put the fast lap 13.299 up on the board as he's gotten a pretty good gap on the 2nd and 3rd spot. Just looks like he may have got underneath. He did, so Jake pulls in behind him as they work the traffic. They bounce around. Jake just trying to get there. He gets the outside of the field. Can't bring the truck inside. Oh, and he catches the tube looking inside of crash traffic. So Jess getting a little bit of a gap as he's trying to reel Kyle. Kyle a little trouble as he works around Cartalucca. The gap 1 to 2, 7.6. 4 seconds back to Jake now. Clayton in the 4 spot. Emery 7 seconds back. Zander 4 seconds back. Al 3 seconds to Gobar. 2.4 to Scott and 5 tenths to Caleb. So Caleb and Scott appear to be a battle. Looks like Caleb has gone for a roll. Our leader has some trouble. He has freed up. That'll help Jess though. Jess now gets a straightaway and a dog leg from Kyle. As Kyle working traffic and Jess is clean between them. 3 seconds that gap. So trying to get there. Jess working hard through the field. He's got 2 cars between them. But Kyle coming into a B's nest. Trying to get out. Scott gets into the Marshall. He pulls back out. Caleb rolls it over. Jess sneaks by. So Kyle in traffic. He's got a straightaway separation. We'll see what the time is they come by. Jess by the line. The gap now 1 to 2. 2.9. Jess is reeling up hard. Caleb 1.7 off of Scott. Scott 3 off of Brad for the 8 spot. Al just 8 seconds off of Zander. Zander 7 seconds off of Emery. Emery trying to chase down Jake. Jake is 2 tenths off of Cartalucca. Cartalucca is passed for position. So now we have a little trouble. Scott and Caleb. Caleb, don't take a gain on that. Make sure you let Scott go. Go, go, go. There you go, guys. Al, nice roll as the leader gets hung up in that. Now Cartalucca and Jake trying to stay on lead. That Emery taps. He rolls over. Just trying to get that at least 4.5 back. So losing a little ground those last 2 laps. He's going to come into traffic in front of him as Al and Emery have bounced off each other. Out front. Right now it is Kyle. He has got that truck moving good. Jess trying to reel him in. 10th off on lap 4.5 on position. 7 seconds to Clayton. 3 spot. 2 tenths to Jake. So Jake and Clayton still like they've got a rope tying together as they work around the backstretch. 4:58 to go. They come by scoring. Nose to tail, pushing off each other. Clayton and Jake working for that number 3 spot. They're going to work the slow roll right in front of them. Clayton and Jake, as they come through, they're going to go to the back double. They go over. Jake up to the bumper Clayton. He's all over. Clayton on the outside. Held the line. Nowhere for Jake to go as he's got that bumper resting on bumper. They got the leader behind them. Looking to keep them back there. Jess has nailed the gap. He's now 3.1 off to the leader. In the 2 spot, they're going to work traffic. Oh, Clayton! Kyle almost gets stuck. And Clayton gives up on that battle as he rolls it over. Out he comes now. Jess rolls over right at Marshall. Gets lucky off the foot of the Marshall. And brings it back down in time. Cartalucca a little trouble. Jess looks on the inside. Gets in trouble. He's going to have to square that truck out to get a little room to Kyle. But Kyle's got heavy traffic in front of him. Kyle, that white maroon and blue, comes by scoring. He's still working the back door of Jake. Jake in the 3rd spot. Has pulled a gap now on Cartalucca. A large gap. Jess traction rolls again. Over he goes. Oh, Gobar stuck in the middle of the 2. They're going to get him. Trouble is Tolve. He gets rolled. They're waiting for that. Jess trying to get through. All these cars trying to get through. Emery is Scott and Caleb bouncing off each other. So Kyle, Jess, Jake, Clayton, Emery, Zander, Brad, Caleb, Al, Scott. Track did not be in the way there. Gets himself a long lost time. Brett wants to get to Zander. That his goal. Zander in the orange thing. He's by. He is the number 6 spot. 3.5 on the Starkweather. Emery rolls over. That's going to bring Zander to his bumper. That will be the battle for that 5 spot. So they work the back double now. Emery and Zander over the double they come. Around by scoring. They're chasing each other into the wagon wheel. Emery holding a tight line. Zander right there looking on the bumper. Zander in that orange is trying to get there. They're going to get traffic. Jake is rolling right in front of them. So they're going to come into that traffic. Jake back down though. And he's moving fast. And Zander gets up too much on a wheel and gets a little ground up to Emery. Looking in there's Cartalucca. Cartalucca tries to pinch off the corner. Gets stuck by the fender. He loses that battle. He falls by Al, gets stuck, he gets free with 2:34 drivers. Jess now 5 seconds off of Kyle, 9 seconds in front of Jake. Clayton in the 4 spot, Emery in the 5 spot, Zander, Brad, Caleb 4 seconds back, Al and Scott. Still a lot of time with 2:20 on the clock. Fast lap has been Isakson now with a 13.090. So Jess starting to find a groove. Will it be enough to go real clean? Kyle, though, 5.9 the deficit. Kyle in traffic. Jess got clean air right now. Jake, 9.5 back. He's got a 13.3 on the clock. Clayton in the 4 spot. That 4-wheel drive Cartalucca just going down a lap to the second place car. Emery in the 5 spot. Zander has fallen back off that now as he has fallen back into the 6 spot. Gobar right there, though. One, we'll see where Gobar is. These guys scoring. Oh, we got one on his Tolve rolled it over. Gobar gets inside. Jake sticks around. They're all trying to find their way through. Zander loses that battle. He goes like Jess and Emery touch with a Jess under the tube. They're going to get hit free. That's going to cost him his chase on Kyle. And bring Jake to him a little bit. He's got a pretty good gap on Jake still, though. The gap to Jake appears to be 9.5. 1:16 to go. We'll see next time. Jess now 11 seconds off the leader with 1:12 on the clock. Looking to hold on to that 2 spot. As Kyle looks like this is his night. Jake 4.4 off the 2 spot, though, trying to run Jess down. Oh, as Clayton gets into Scott, they all turn Scott upside down in the middle. They're going to get him down. He's free. Jess now looking to preserve where he's at. Make sure you keep Jake ahead of him. He's in heavy traffic. 48 seconds on the clock. Kyle a little trouble. He needs it clean, though. Scott has to bring himself back out on track. 41 to go. It's Kyle, Jess, Jake, Clayton, Emery, Zander, Caleb, Brad, Al, and Scott. Oh, right in front, we got Gobar upside down. They're trying to get there. Gobar back over. Scott goes for a nice twist, puts it on his wheels. Closest battle on the track is 10, actually Scherer, 4 seconds off of Isakson. So Jess is keeping clean. Jake in traffic too, though. 19 on the clock. Jess rolls it over a little bit. It won't be enough for Jake, though. Jake has way too much space to make up. He is sitting back. 3.4 seconds with 10 on the clock. Jess, though, in heavy traffic. It might be enough with this. Jess is going to back down. Jake will be coming. Jess doesn't go. Jake will make the pass for 3. So Jess will line behind him with 1 o'clock. This is it at the line. Jess makes the pass. Taking my nose to tail. 1:10 separating. Just taking that 1-2 spot. Kyle out front takes the win. Caleb